Thanks. Thanks, Judy. Oh, here, let me put it on here that I got it. I know we're being recorded. Great. Well, Judy, it's really easy to talk about the multi-cooker because it is one of my favorite pieces of Tupperware. Now, I know I seem to say that all the time, but it's true. I use them a lot. As a matter of fact, I used my multi-cooker this weekend to steam over a dozen eggs. We had friends visiting and they are on the keto diet, which means a lot of protein. So we steamed a dozen eggs just to get started. But so that's one of the things you can do with this multi-cooker. But it has a couple of, the reason they call it a multi-cooker is because it has several pieces. And the bottom, the base here, can be used for a number of things, not just for the steaming part, but it is also great for your grains. You can make things like rice and oatmeal and quinoa. And tonight I'm gonna make some orzo. But you can also do spaghetti and that sort of thing. But when you're doing rice, Tupperware thought of it all. They had this great little accessory that you put in here. And you know how rice will bubble up and everything? It comes right through these holes and then returns right back down into your into the bottom. And same thing here with the top. When you snap the top one, because you know that's how you cook the rice. It needs to be in this top. You can see the holes there in the top. So when it bubbles up, or it gives room for the steam to come out and then fall right back into your recipe. So that's really great. You can also do oatmeal in this. So if you have a family that's your main breakfast and all, you'll love having oatmeal and making oatmeal in this. It's really fast and works beautifully. It also has a couple of little yes, I'm going to say it, measurements in here so that you know how high to fill it, or you know what your limits are, whether you're going to be steaming, or if you're going to be doing pasta or something that will require a great deal more liquid. So they put all of that right in there, so it makes it really easy. I, being the person that I am, still have the instruction wheel that came with it. Don't ask me. It's just one of my OCD things. I always make sure that I keep it, but this little instruction wheel comes with it and fits nicely here in the top so that it tells you exactly how to use it the best way. It shows you about cooking rice and pasta and all those things. So it's just one of those little instruction things. I don't know. I just keep thinking, in case somebody should want to come and cook for me, just in case, they know how to do that. Well, one of my favorite things about the multi-cooker is its weight. I know you can't feel this, but I'm just going to tell you this is heavy because it is actually Tupperware. This is actually aluminum that is encapsulated in Tupperware. So in that way, that when this goes in the microwave, it isn't the microwaves that are cooking your food at all. It is truly the steam that's coming up through these holes in the bottom. Can you see that? There you go. So it comes right through those holes in the bottom. So and there are two parts. We have a large basket for steaming, looks like this. So this one, this size, and we have a smaller basket that looks like this. And this one this way you can do double-decker cooking, which is exactly what I'm going to do tonight. One of my favorite meals to do at a party. It's simple, it's easy, and delicious. People cannot believe that this is actually Tupperware, and that I'm doing it in the microwave. Because they do expect things in the microwave to come out chewy or looking awful and that kind of thing. This meal is so colorful and so beautiful. So let me turn this down because it's not me you need to see. You really need to see my smart steamer here. So first I'm going to start in the bottom, and I'm going to put in 1 cup of orzo. And if you don't know, orzo it looks like rice, but it is actually a pasta. And so I'm just going to put 1 cup here in the bottom, and to that, I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of salt because pasta needs a little bit of salt. So you just sprinkle a little bit. Then to that, we're going to add, oops, don't fall off there. We're going to add some chicken stock. Now, chicken stock makes everything taste, it just enhances the flavor of all kinds of things. So we put in, oh, I wish you could even smell it now. It just smells good. So we're going to put in 1.5 cups of chicken stock. So now that is our bottom layer. And so we have all of that in there. Then in the next layer, in this one, the large colander, I'm going to put in there now, and I'm going to add some green beans. Now, of course, we talked about our veggie keepers here, and I'm going to tell you the name in a minute.
Fridge Smart.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Let's edit that part out. Brain freeze. Anyway, so the Fridge Smarts, again, another of my favorite pieces of Tupperware because it does keep your food fresher longer. And I have these green beans in here. Now, green beans are one of those things that when you look at the chart, you can see that it requires a lot of air because they give off a lot of gases. So if you want to keep them fresh, make sure that when you put them in with your top valve here all the way over to the left so that the opening here is much larger than the opening here. So you want the largest opening so that the greatest chance to breathe inside here. And isn't it so nice that all you have to do is look on the chart to see which things work best and need the most air, the least air, or maybe no air at all. So I'm going to arrange those in there. And like I said, this is what I did at my parties. So for us, oh, wait a minute, that guy doesn't look so hot. So for us at home, maybe I would just, I don't like him either. I thought I had gone through all of these. But so for just us, I would absolutely make sure that we just did the green beans because to me, that's just fine. I love green beans. But when you're doing it at a party, again, you want to make sure that it's very appealing. So I cut up a little bit of red pepper and I'm just going to arrange those in there. Again, if I were doing this at a party, I'd have on gloves and that sort of thing because you don't want to be manhandling your food in front of your guests. But so I'm at home and that's what we're doing. So now that's my layer number 2. Layer number 3, and this will complete our meal. I have some chicken breasts here. And all I'm going to do now with these chicken breasts, there's a couple things that you can do. You could dip them in egg. And, if I weren't doing this at a party, then definitely that's probably what I would do is dip it in the egg and I would dredge it more than once. But this is just at a party. There are just so many things you can bring and you've just bored your guests to death. So you just put your little chicken breasts right here in the breadcrumbs and make sure they're fully coated and stick them in the top just like this. And then the other guy right here, come on, get in there and put him right in there. Make sure he's well coated. These little, these are a little Tupperware thing. If you don't have these, you really need them because the handle works like a spoon and the other side like a fork. So it makes it really easy when you're trying to scoop things, even if it's like pasta, to get pasta out, but just makes it really easy to handle. Okay, so number 2, and I try to put them along the edge. So I think that's better than having them in the center. That way you get some aeration in there. See, you can see the holes. There's still plenty of holes for all that steam to get up there because when it gets up to temperature, the chicken stock in the bottom is going to boil and create steam because after all, I mean, yes, it is chicken broth and but it does have water in there. So I mean, it's going to steam. You're going to have that. And here's number 3. And do I have room for number 4? I don't know. He's going to be a little bit tight, but he's a small one. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. because we're going to eat this guy when it's all said and done. And when you're doing this at a party, it's important to have enough so everybody can have a bite. It doesn't mean so that everybody can have a plate and some leftovers to take home. It means so that everybody can have a taste and make sure that what you've said is correct and that it does come out tasting as good as you say. So there, I think that'll work. Put a little bit of that in there. And then I'm going to I'm going to put a little bit of salt on them. Not a lot, just a little bit of salt. And you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to do this to my veggies too. I'm going to put a little bit of steak and chop on here. Where's my spoon? I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on. I think steak and chop is good on absolutely everything. It's good on eggs. It's good on chicken. It's good on fish. It's good on meat. And it's going to be delicious on these vegetables. I can't even tell you how many times people are just like, what is that? It's so delicious. I got to have some. And it is the steak and chop. It's just so good. And when you put it, it has a lot of peppery things on here. So minimal amount of salt, and definitely you can hold out on the pepper, unless of course you're somebody like my husband who has an asbestos mouth and he can eat the hottest peppers in the world and still think, oh gosh, that wasn't so hot. That's not me. I have this little baby mouth. So always have to make sure that you add it afterwards instead of when you're cooking for me. So believe it or not, that is almost the end of the recipe, because what I'm going to do now is put it in the microwave for about 15 or 20 minutes. Just let it sit, probably 15, and let it sit for a little bit, because the water in the bottom here is still going to be quite hot and it will finish cooking. And then I want to finish up the green beans and the orzo and show you how it comes out. It's so delicious. How simple was that? I mean, just so simple. So it's one of those great meals that if you have one of these, you'll want to do it. And it's great for people too who are your naturalists. People like, I would never use the microwave. I don't want my food microwave. Well, great. This is the product for you, because your food is not microwave, because all of that it's encapsulated. The metal is encapsulated in Tupperware so that the microwaves just bounce off. The heat is all absorbed right here in the bottom by the liquid that you put in there. So that's what's going to make it steam, and the steam is what's going to cook the food.